Lên tụi nó hướng dẫn nữa mà. Quay cái bảng này hả?
Quay cái bảng để cho thấy lịch sử cho đó. Zoom vô. Đây, cái đó là lịch sử đó nha, lịch sử cái chỗ này đó. Các bạn ráng đọc ha.
Ráng đọc và ráng dịch.
Ráng đọc và ráng dịch.
Alright, hello everybody. So my name is Rory. I will be your tour guide for this afternoon. How you guys doing? Good. Doing good myself. Thank you all for asking. I'm good. Yeah, I know. Kind of happens with this job. Has anyone ever been to this spot before? Anybody here? You have. When's the last time?
8 years ago.
8 years ago. Okay. Anybody over here? Anybody?
Nope, not
Yeah. Couple years back. Just the two of you, though. All right. Don't tell them anything, guys. Nothing's changed. I'm going to give you guys a little history behind the mystery here. All of the land you guys see around you was originally owned by a lumber company about 8 decades ago. Until one day in 1939, it was all purchased by a gentleman named George Prather. Mr. Prather originally only wanted to buy the flat section of land out there. I'm sure you've seen that. It's called our parking lot. He wanted to build a summer home for himself and his family, but the lumber company insisted that he also buy this hillside right here. And now the reason being is that any slide down the hill and were destroyed. But Mr. Prather did not believe these claims. And so he decided to buy this property anyways, but he hired a team of surveyors to come out here and inspect this land for him. But when they got here, they started to notice some very strange things. The first thing they noticed was that this hill right here was actually much harder to walk up than it should have been. In fact, it's been said this hill is about twice as hard to walk up as any hill with the same gradients in the area. And I can tell you guys all seem very excited about this. You know what, guys? I don't actually go to the gym at all. I just work here about 5 days a week. Seems to work out pretty well. The second thing they noticed is that their compasses are reading inaccurately here, sometimes off by 180 degrees. Now this would make north become south, south would become
north.
Some people are awake here in a very small area, roughly about 150 feet in diameter, with the cabin up there on the hill being the center. And then continuing down the hill, I started to call it the
History.
So when I stand right here, I'm actually standing outside the mystery spot. Congratulations, folks, right here. You're all inside the mystery spot.
Yay.
Sorry, guys, pretty close.
Yeah.
You'll be here soon. When I move right here, I'm now standing inside the mystery spot as well, but at a 3-degree lean. You guys might be able to see this. You sir, you look a little confused. You got 1 foot on the line. Careful, you might lose that.
Mình đang đứng ở ngoài
Like I
cái
said, these
vùng
blocks are right
mystery
the
spot.
inside and the
Bên
outside.
kia là
They were
mystery
placed
spot.
here flat level as part of our first demonstration. But these trees right here, they've grown quite a lot over the past years. Gradually, over time, the roots have sort of shifted the blocks around, so much so that they no longer are flat level. But our very smart solution was we just got these 2 boards and we taped the bottoms to them so they are flat level blocks. And I will show that to you guys with this level. You all know how level works? You probably know the higher side. Same thing if it moves to that side, that's the higher side. Now there are 2 ways that you can trick or rig a level. The first way is you can freeze the bubble in the middle so it does not move. As you can see, this bubble is moving, it's not freezing. And then the second way is you can taper the edges, making one side a little higher than the other. But that's also not been done. Can anybody see where the bubble is? To the middle, right? So if I move it to this board, you'll see it's still in the middle. If I flip it over to show you that we did not taper the level, you'll see it's still in the middle. Did you guys all spend $8 to see 2 flat level boards? Yes. Yes, you did. That's my tour, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye, guys. I'm just kidding. You all spent $8 to see some kind of mystery, right? I need 2 volunteers. Alright. We got 1 not so willing volunteer, and we got 1 right here as well. Alright, good. Alright, so Miss, could you put 2 feet right here like a pair of skis? And then yes, you do the same thing right there. And we're going to do a little eye level test. Your eye level is right about here. Hers is right about there. So right about the top of your head. Could you 2 switch places?
Change.
And remember what you saw, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, miss, but you have shrunk. Your eye level's now about 2.5 inches lower from once before. Hers is now all the way up there. Remember a second ago, her eye level was about there, so you just shrank by about 2.5 inches. Don't worry, in 3 hours, you'll be fine. Yeah, it's not permanent, don't worry. Let's get 2 more people up here. Who else wants to shrink today, guys? Come on. Don't call me at once, guys. Alright, we got 1 guy. Alright, we got 2. Alright, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Got pretty close, I'd say. So 2 feet on the boards, yes. And then
bao lần
this
cân bằng.
guy seems to have his eye level right about here, and so is yours. Interesting. Switch places. Let's see what's going on here. Oh no, sorry sir, you lost a little height there. Your eye level's down there. It is now all the way up there. If you keep coming back to the mystery spot, you'll get your height back though. Let's get 2 more people, guys. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Anybody? Anybody at all? Alright, so we got 1, we got 2. Alright, oh, we got 2 right here. Never mind, guys. You can if you want to.
Well, they're too fast.
I know. Happens. Alright, so just 2 feet on the boards, and then when she's ready.
Nó cái sự cân bằng ấy.
2 feet? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Hers is right about there. Yours is right about here. Let's see what happens. Switch around. Wah, wah. Sorry, miss. Island is now down there. His is now all the way up there. If you keep eating your fruits and vegetables, so keep growing. We got time for 1 more, guys. Anybody? Shy. Alright, we got 1, 2. Alright. Let's see her.
Nhìn nó, nhìn vô.
So is yours. Switch around. Let's see what's going on.
They still the same.
Grab down there. Hers now all the way up there. We can leave it like that.
Nó cái sự
Guys,
cân
let's
bằng.
get them all up. We got 1 more.
Yes, let's do this all day.
Alright, so hers right about there, yours right about here.
Nghĩa là
Switch places.
lúc mà đứng bên đây đấy, 2 cái nó bằng nhau. Cái người cao người thấp này, nhưng mà vô đứng là nó bằng nhau hết.
For the rest of your life, no, I'm kidding. Alright, guys, let's get our
Ở ngoài mình không thấy nhưng mà phải dùng cái đó mới biết. Dùng cái cây nó
So, a
đo
little explanation about what you guys just saw. When you stand outside the mystery spot, you will stand straight up and down, but when you move inside the mystery spot, you will develop a 3-degree lean. You guys can all see in these trees as well. This tree right back here, well, it grew up straight and tall, but this one right here seems to have grown off by about 3 degrees that way. And this guy has no idea what he wants to be doing. That's kind of like me, that's why I still work here at the mystery spot. When we get up the hill, guys, you're going to experience an 11-degree lean and a 17. Which you can see in this photo on the wall. That is the Life magazine of 1948. That is the party planner. Sitting inside the cabin, you're about to see it's 17 degrees. But what is most amusing about this picture, it is actually true. Her name was Eileen. But the jokes go uphill from here, guys. Let's do this. My friends, we have handrails.
Bây giờ mình đi vô mystery spot nha. Nãy từ giờ đứng ở ngoài giờ đi vô nè, giờ đi lên.
Cái độ nghiêng.
Nó thấy nghiêng không?
Phải làm nghiêng. Giá này nè.
Cái đất của nó vậy. Đi là cái nó nghiêng.
Alright, folks. Well, that may have been a little bit harder to walk up than it should have been. 8 times a day, 5 days a week. You guys look down this hill from here. It doesn't look that bad, right? It looks fairly easy. When you walk up that hill, you're walking against those forces I told you about. They're pushing against you. If you don't believe me, feel free to run up and down the hill a few times before you do. I'll find out. I must warn you guys, though, in this next part, you may feel a little dizzy, perhaps not or strange. That's all perfectly normal here at the mystery spot. So, come on in.
Đi theo người đi chung đi. Đó, tại vì khi mà em leo lên á, thường thường em leo mấy cái dốc kia là cái Sự hấp dẫn á, gravity á, nó không có đẩy em xuống.
Con này nữ xuống rồi.
Nó không có cản lại, nhưng mà cái này nó cản lại một chút.
Đi hơi mệt.
Làm em người em nghiêng ra một chút.
Này mà đi tập thể dục ngày nào không tập là ớn.
Thấy cái tường không? Nó nghiêng thấy không?
Tường nghiêng.
Vậy tôi nói là mystery. Bên trên quay.
And you guys are welcome to kind of go over here. Space yourselves out a little bit so you're not all flustered. And are you the last one, sir?
Yeah.
All right. What's wrong with you guys? Just stand up straight. If you guys look around, you might have already noticed that we're all standing at the same lean right now. We're all standing at an 11 degree lean. This is obviously emphasized by this very crooked cabin. We're going to forget about that. If you guys point your feet like me towards that parking lot, you will also see this lean. Take a look down at your feet. You'll notice your feet are actually far out in front of you, all the way to the back of your feet. If you try to lean forward, I don't think you might actually fall over. Don't try that in this cabin, you won't fall over. If you turn around and point your feet towards the top, it's like this. Take one more look down and you'll notice, hey, your feet are actually far underneath you, all the way to the front of your feet. Maybe you can't even see your feet. And if you guys lean forward a little bit like this, you stick your arms out behind you like that. You guys feel that? We call that the spirit of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson fans here. I love Michael Jackson. Personally, he's my favorite underground artist. All his works are great. As well too.
Để khỏi đi cái gì có gì chụp với nhau.
Thấy mà thấy đứng nó nghiêng nha. Người ta là đứng, chỗ kia là đứng thẳng luôn mà nó nghiêng nha. Cầm xuống, cầm tới á. Coi cái ông đó không?
Cái mày đâu chịu này.
Does anybody have a good guess as to what stops the cabin? That tree. Could be the tree, right? Tree's a good guess. It's a very common guess, but it's actually not the tree. I will tell you guys why. That tree is only about 40 to 60 years old at best. It's a redwood tree. They grow very fast. But this cabin, if you do the math, built in 1941, that would make it 77 years old this year. Does anybody here remember who originally owned this property before this lumber company? Yes. So like much of Santa Cruz County's entire property was clear cut in the 1930s. And that means all these trees you see here today are actually second growth. They were not here when the cabin came crashing down. We believe the cabin stops here because this is where we think the center of the mystery spot is. When those forces are at their strongest, pushing and pulling equally in all directions, somehow they held this cabin in place. Now guys, I understand this is a little bit hard to understand, so I'm going to bring out a very special scientific tool to try to show you guys what I'm talking about. But I want to bring out that tool. I need you guys to collectively do something for me. When I bring out this tool, I need you guys to give me your best. Your most enthusiastic, I know it's kind of early for some of us, and your loudest! For two good reasons. The first reason is we get paid on a per real basis here. The louder you guys are, the more we get paid. The second reason is we need to make those people weighing down the hill stoked for their own tour, maybe a little bit scared. I wonder, why are all those people up there going, ooh? What comes after ooh? Exactly. The universal sounds of wonder and amazement. I know you guys are all capable of those obnoxious sounds. But I'm going to see fireworks. Guys, this is better than fireworks. I will only ask you to do it one time when I bring out this very mysterious tool. A mysterious tool other than myself. Can you guys all do that for me? You guys ready? Yes. Alright, I give you the one and the only. Never before seen on TV. Dazzled millions of eyes before you. Probably millions and millions more to come. For your viewing pleasure as well as my own. I now present to you without further ado the mystery spot. Board of mystery, and the crowd goes. Ooh. Ah. Yeah. I know. I sense some disappointment in the crowd. You guys look bored. It's a flash show, sorry guys. Do it again. Alright, I want you guys. No surprise, we are in America. On that note, who's not thinking at all? It's okay, guys. Nobody in the White House is either. Anyways, as you guys can see, the bubble's moving on this level as well. It's not frozen. It's not tapered. It's not shaved down. There's no mumbo jumbo going on here, guys. Would somebody like to tell me where that bubble is? Maybe you, sir. It's level. So for the folks who go on a flat level, congratulations. Yes. But what would happen if I took a pool ball? Funny, I carried that with me. But what would happen if I put that onto a flat level board? So if I take my hand off this ball, what should happen?
Nothing.
It should stay there. That's exactly what happens. Bye guys, that's the end of the tour. But nothing weird should happen if I push it in the cabin, right? Nothing strange, nothing.
Không nghiêng. Look at that. Look at that.
Shut the front door. Oh wait, we don't have one. What? So those forces I told you guys about, no matter how many times you put that ball down, if you push it in the cabin, those forces will eventually just push the ball right on out.
that ball made in
how it
China?
goes. You should join a choir. This is the front tour. Folks are getting a little skeptical. You're probably all thinking perhaps this ball or the board is rigged. Maybe there's a small motor in the ball, a small magnet, a small trained hamster, maybe the last living Smurf. Maybe there's a V to cut in the board so that when you roll the ball into the cabin, the V in the board causes the ball, lose momentum, turn around, and roll out in the cabin. Now guys, that's a great idea, but it doesn't make sense because if you flip the board around, if there was a V cut in this board, which you can see there is not a V cut in this board, even if there was, it wouldn't work the other way around because the ball would eventually just stop when it got to the smaller end of the groove, if the groove was cut like that. You saw it was not though, so we flip it around, put it back down, and you'll see that the same thing happens. But maybe it's the ball. Does anybody else have something we could roll, like a lipstick, a chapstick, another small ball, small
water
child?
bottle? Water bottle.
Water bottle. I do have a water bottle. Anybody have like a glass eyeball or something? No, that's good.
I got Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Dragon Ball. There we go. Perfect. Did you buy this here? Did you buy this at the mystery spot?
No,
No, it's
kidding,
not
no.
gonna work.
It doesn't work
Okay,
there.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Can I
it's
try
in
it
the
real
joke,
quick?
man.
So you guys will notice when I put this chapstick on the board, the same thing happens. Maybe I'll stop it with my hand, but it will keep on going. Don't put this on for about an hour. It might make your lips a little... one more.
Flip the smooth side.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, some people think that it's
I'm putting
one
it
board and do that really quick so you can see the same thing happen. But last thing, guys, on the token of water, what about water itself? Now, water is not something you usually mess with, right? You guys want to know, so I pour the water on the board, watch out, guys, the water turns around and comes right on out again. Ask yourselves, when was the last time you saw water fall on a flat level surface? But the board of mystery, it also seems to take pure water and turn it into pure distilled vodka. Kidding, guys. It was always vodka. I'm kidding, guys. Come on, I'm working here. That's it for our friend, the board of mystery. But we're gonna say hello to the captain, everybody. Now, guys, a couple things really quick. There is a handrail on the right-hand side. If you were wearing flip-flops or slippery shoes, we do suggest to be a little careful. Otherwise, just please watch your step.
Giờ đi vô nhà nhé.
And you could do this way, just go all right here. Used to really captain. All right, can we scoot this way a little bit, guys? Take your time. Just so nothing get So what's the story with the bark there?
This part, and then it's Lisa.
Oh my god, that is so cool. I was